Copy that.
What song
Here we
has
go.
changed our society the most?
We shall
All right, this is
overcome.
getting serious.
Fitzgerald.
Oh my
We
goodness.
shall overcome.
Give peace a chance.
Oh,
We shall
wow.
overcome.
Imagine by John Lennon.
Frida.
We shall overcome.
We shall overcome.
Let it be.
We shall
Holy
overcome.
Christmas.
I spent my whole life chasing the American dream.
The
Provided
U.S. withdrawal well over halfway complete and no peace deal in place, the Taliban is now retaking towns and territories at an alarming rate. Tonight, the Taliban releasing video it claims shows Afghan soldiers surrendering weapons and military vehicles. But hundreds of Afghan soldiers have been slaughtered in fierce fighting across Afghanistan.
There is no other medication which, within a week, can condemn someone to a life of addiction.
It's possible that I was promoting a drug on the basis of fraudulent science.
But there was just too much money to be made.
When they first entered life, their first breath of air came along with withdrawal symptoms.
If the pharmaceutical companies knew about the addiction possibilities, then it's horrific that they would steal my son away from me.
There is no other medication that kills so many people as opioids.
The FBI is responsible for more terrorism plots in the United States than any other organization. More than Al-Qaeda, more than Al-Shabaab, more than the Islamic State, more than all of them combined.
So the day started off nice enough. It was dawn on a late winter day, a sunny Sunday morning in rural Virginia. By noon, I would be nearly attacked, isolated, panicked, and nearly trapped in some of the worst hoods I've ever seen. But that would come later. Right now, it was about 7 a.m. on February 23rd, 2020, and I was going to Baltimore. Now, when you get to Baltimore, it smacks you in the face, like, you're in Baltimore, bitch.
With House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and we've asked her to share something from her home for a little late show and tell. Speaker Pelosi, what have you found? What are you going to share with us from your home?
Chocolate.
Really?
Chocolate candy.
Oh, wow.
And this is something you can get through the mail.
Hi, I am Elizabeth Rubin, a journalist, former colleague of David Rhodes at the New York Times. And I'm here with David, a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, many Pulitzer Prize-winning journalists, and author of the new book, In Deep, The FBI, the CIA, and the Truth About America's Deep State.
Who the hell elected you and put you in charge of what the media are allowed to report and what the American people are allowed to hear?
Missive from Mark Zuckerberg to me, right, arrived this morning with an offer of a huge amount of money, and the answer is, fuck you. No fucking way. And I only mention that because this is an insidious, it's the insidious movement of them to take over absolutely everything, you know. So.
On Chicago's South Side, gun violence is the soundtrack to these streets. This city has had a summer of senseless violence.
Deadly gun violence is surging in Chicago once again.
This also broke overnight. 5 people were shot. It happened just after a softball game.
Detectives on the scene here tonight placing down markers for what looks to be at least a dozen shell casings.
We shall overcome. Deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome. Though I join hands so often with students and others behind jail bars singing it, we shall overcome. Sometimes we've had tears in our eyes when we joined together to sing it, but we still decided to sing it. We shall overcome. No, before this victory is won, some will have to get thrown in jail some more, but we shall overcome. Don't worry about us. Before the victory is won, some of us will lose jobs, but we shall overcome. Before the victory is won, even some will have to face physical death. But if physical death is the price that some must...